Okay, so New Japan's Wrestle Kingdom 13 card is all set. 10 matches on the board. We kick it off with the pre-show match. A gauntlet to determine the number one contenders to the never openweight six-man tag team titles. The winning team will challenge G.O.D. and Ishimori the following night in the Corkin Hall at New Year's Dash. I don't know what the team combinations are going to be. I don't care who wins. Going out on a limb, I'm going to say the Chaos Trio, whatever combination they come up with, will be the winners. Because they really need some momentum back on their side. Which I think they'll partially gain on January 4th, but mostly lose on January 4th. Or not gain at all. We then move to the opening match on the main card. Traditionally, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Title match. The champions, Kanemaru and Desperado of Suzuki Gun versus the challengers. Shingo Takagi and Bushi representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, and Roppongi 3K representing Chaos. Each of the past three Wrestle Kingdoms, the titles have swapped hands, whether it was in a fatal four-way or in 20, as was the case in Wrestle Kingdom 10, or in the past 2 years, a traditional tag match. The Western influence is a bit heavy in this year's Wrestle Kingdom, than with the tag title, with both sets of tag titles being decided in triple threat matches. With that said, though, I'm going to say Bushi and Shingo win the tag titles. The junior tag titles. Will this carry over to the heavyweight tag title match? I'm hoping not. Especially when you're considering the conflicts with the Elite's New Japan contracts. We don't know where they're going to end up after WK13. Well, at least we don't know where most of them are going to end up. Next match, Rev Pro British Heavyweight Title. The challenger, the Technical Wizard from Suzuki Gun, Zack Sabre Jr. The champion, Chaos' Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii. I am taking ZSJ to win. In these big matchups between the two, only once has Ishii come out on top, and that was at WrestleCon this past April when he beat Sabre to win the Rev Pro title for the first time. Then Suzuki won it in July. Ishii took it back in October. ZSJ never got his rematch because of this. So he's getting his shot at Wrestle Kingdom. And he's going to cash in. I love you, Ishii, but January 4th, you might as well, just tap out. Simple as that. IWGP Heavyweight Tag Titles on the line. The other triple threat match. The champions representing the OG Bullet Club. The Firing Squad. Guerrillas of Destiny. Tamatanga and Tangaloa defend against LIJ representatives and World Tag League 2018 winners. Evil and Sonata. And former tag champs from the Elite, the Young Bucks. Young Bucks never got their rematch. Granted, I don't think in Japan you do automatic rematch clauses unless it's a major rivalry. And in my opinion, this rivalry has been more or less thrown on the back burner by the New Japan management. And in my opinion, this could reap great rewards for the OGs tonight. So I'm going to say, in an upset, G.O.D. retain the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team titles. Yeah, you heard me right. I don't like it, but it would make sense now that Gato's booking. Now Gato's part of the OGs, of the BCOGs. He's going to book everything in their favor, more so than he ever did with Chaos and Okada. Blame favoritism? Admit yes. But keeping the heavyweight tag titles on the Gorillas means they're going to be worn out the next night, and they're going to drop the Never six-man straps. Dropping the Never six-man straps at the Dash more or less puts less of a burden on theirs and Ishimori's defense schedule. At least in my eyes. Okay, what next? Oh. IWGP US title match. Juice Robinson looking to get his gold back from Cody. I am taking Juice to regain the gold and become the first two-time International Wrestling Grand Prix US Heavyweight Champion. Reason B, Cody's on his way out this weekend. Is going to be out of Ring of Honor by the end of this weekend. And he's not winning the ROH World title, I can guarantee you that much. Watch your final battle. To continue his acting career, and then eventually form All Elite Wrestling. At least from what I've heard of the rumors. Heard to the grapevine anyway. So therefore, my pick, the Juice. Next up, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. The champion Kushida, the challenger Bone Soldier Taiji Ishimori, one of the longtime aces of Pro Wrestling Noah's junior division. Ishimori, according to Tama Tonga, is the diamond that would bring the junior title back to the Bullet Club. He's got that chance on the 4th. But here's the kicker, in my opinion. It's going to be a difficult mountain to climb for Ishimori to just even capture that title. Now, granted, since the last time the junior heavyweight title was retained by anybody at Wrestle Kingdom successfully was when Devitt did at Wrestle Kingdom 7 in a three-way, I believe involving Kota Ibushi and Loki. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. Or was it just against Ibushi? Hang on, I'm going to double check. Wrestle Kingdom 7. Hang on a minute. Results. Yeah, it was Ibushi and Loki. Sorry, folks. I'm sorry about that. And the title has swapped hands every year since 8, when Ibushi did manage to defeat Devitt. And I believe that trend's going to continue this coming at Wrestle Kingdom 13. So, Bone Soldier wins, and the junior title goes back into the Bullet Club. Never open weight class title match. The new champion, Kota Ibushi, defends against the challenger, the aerial assassin Will Ospreay. This is a dream match for the high-flying crowds. But Will's going in with a bad rib injury. He was originally supposed to get a shot against Taichi at Power Struggle, but that injury pulled him out. Goto took his place, getting a rematch more or less by loophole. Won his 4th title, and then dropped it to Ibushi this past Sunday. And to the best of my knowledge, the Never title hasn't swapped hands since 7 either. Wrestle Kingdom 8 doesn't count. I mean, it has swapped hands every year since 9, but the last time it was successfully defended was back at 7. I'm not counting Wrestle Kingdom 8 because the challenger to the IWGP Heavyweight title that year, Tetsuya Naito, was also the Never Openweight champion at that time. So the title was never defended at Wrestle Kingdom 8. And besides, even if both the Heavyweight title and the Never title were on the line in the same match that year, Okada would have no need for the Never strap. If you catch my drift. So, I'm going to say that for the first time since Masato Tanaka retained at Wrestle Kingdom 7, Kota Ibushi retains over Will Ospreay. But then again, I could be wrong. These days, the Never title has been synonymous with chaos. I mean, 1 reign by Masato Tanaka, 4 reigns by Tomohiro Ishii, 4 reigns by Hiroki Goto. 3 men, 9 different reigns with that strap. It's almost like that belt has been exclusive to Chaos because they have the hardest hitters. While Will's not the kind of guy you'd want to meet in a dark alleyway, he can come at you hard and come at you fast, though in a different manner. And if this is to help elevate Will into the heavyweight ranks, I wouldn't mind if he comes out the champion, but I don't see him coming out with the belt at Wrestle Kingdom 13. I could be wrong, but I'm sticking with my gut. Ibushi retains the Never strap. IWGP Intercontinental title match. The challenger, Tetsuya Naito, the champion, Chris Jericho. Last time the IC title swapped hands, Wrestle Kingdom 8, when Tanahashi beat Nakamura for it. And ironically, it was this title that more or less gypped Naito out of his main event spot at that very Wrestle Kingdom. So here he is for the second time in 3 years fighting for that title. Wrestle Kingdom 11, he was the champion. Wrestle Kingdom 13, he goes up in against as the challenger against the man who more or less stole it from him at Dominion and has seldom defended it. I mean, Jericho only just made his first defense of that title at Power Struggle against Evil. And while Naito, though, would not want anything to do with that belt, he's going to put a fight on against Jericho. Keeping my fingers crossed, Naito walks in the challenger, but he walks out the 20th Intercontinental Champion and puts a good end to it. Well, us 500 night for Los Ingobernables de Japón. And becomes only the second man to win that title thrice. The only other man to do it, Shinsuke Nakamura, and he won it 5 times. Question is, how will Naito treat the belt on his 3rd go-around? The story they've been telling with Naito and that IC title, it's like a scorned lover, or constantly coming back to him. And clinging to him like a leech. So damn funny. Special E-match. Switchblade Jay White versus Kazuchika Okada. Okada is falling to... Let me be blunt when I say this. I like Okada. But after losing the IWGP Heavyweight title at Dominion in June, his whole psyche is falling apart at the seams. Chaos is in disarray. Gedo abandoned him. Jado abandoned him. Jay White, well, he was a member of Chaos in name only at the time, and I figured he'd turn on Okada at some point. Didn't expect it destruction in Kobe. Expected at some point after Okada's loss to Tanahashi in Kobe in September, but I didn't expect Gedo to turn on him. But when Gedo left, I figured Jado wasn't going to be that far behind. Sure enough, I was right on that regard. And it turned out White joined the Bullet Club, just not the Kenny Omega version of the Bullet Club. He wanted to join the OG Bullet Club, the true Bullet Club. He joined the firing squad, the BCFS, the OGs, whatever the hell you want to call them. The TBC, the true Bullet Club. He got his wish. And if this is to help solidify White as the potential next number one contender, regardless of who wins the main event match, this would be the spot to do it in. I'm going to take, and I don't want to do it, but I'm going to begrudgingly breathe with the switchblade on this one. Jay White walks in and out, walks in a fighter, but he walks out the winner. As much as I hate him. And then he's going to Sapporo or Osaka, take your pick. He'll challenge whoever wins the main event and then walk out the new IWGP Heavyweight Champ, the 67th or 68th IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And I say 67th or 68th because of the ramifications of the main event. Our main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship of the world. In one corner, the Best Bout Machine. The 66th IWGP Heavyweight Champion, leader of the Elite. The Cleaner. The first Gaijin to win the G1 Climax. The 7th ever Gaijin to win the IWGP Heavyweight title, and the first ever Canadian to do it, Kenny Omega. In the other corner, the Challenger, the G1 Climax 28 winner. A former 7-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion. The longtime ace of New Japan. The man who revived the company from its ashes like a phoenix and brought it to the heights that it is now as the number 2 wrestling promotion in the world. Though with the way WWE has been booking shit lately, especially on Monday nights, it should be the number 1 promotion in the world. I'm, of course, talking about the once-in-a-century talent, Hiroshi Tanahashi. And ironically enough, Tanahashi was the last man to win the IWGP Heavyweight title from a champion at Wrestle Kingdom. When did he do that? Wrestle Kingdom 5, when he defeated Satoshi Kojima for it, and began his longest reign as champion, which was his 5th title run, which is now the 3rd longest single run of any champion in IWGP in New Japan Pro history with that title. A reign that lasted 404 days before he finally dropped it to Okada at New Beginning in Osaka 2012. Tanahashi has been trying to claw his way back to the mountaintop. He's been plagued by injuries, torn bicep, knee injuries, back injuries, hip problems, shoulder problems, concussions, you name it, he's been dealing with it. At this point, he's a glass cannon. Omega could easily shatter him. But Tanahashi will not quit. He will not stop. And if this is going to be the last show Kenny headlines for New Japan before he goes somewhere else, because remember, his contract expires shortly after Wrestle Kingdom, then he might as well go out with a bang. But with that said, this would be my major league upset, my wild card pick. I'm going with this as my wild card. Tanahashi walks into Wrestle Kingdom the challenger, but he walks out the 67th IWGP Heavyweight Champion. But if Kenny resigns, but that's only if Kenny chooses not to resign with New Japan. If he does, then Omega walks out still the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, putting an end to Tanahashi, stopping Tanahashi's renaissance back to the top of the mountain, dead in its tracks. And I'm not sure if I missed any other matches on this year's card. I'll double check. Let's see. 9. 10. $11. 12. 13. Here we go. Nope, I got them all. That's all I got. God bless. Like, rate, and subscribe. Sorry for the lulls in the video. I'm done. Max228 signing out. Peace.